I'm Arnold Barboza Jr., and we're breaking down the Catterall versus Barboza fight. Man, the crowd was amazing, bro. Bro, every time Catterall hit me in the glove, bro, the crowd was going crazy. Boom. So right there, bro. So Catterall, I noticed Catterall. He tries to do like that Mayweather stance, you know. So I was trying to hit him. I was hitting him in the shoulders, bro. I was gonna hit him anywhere I could land.
Impressive. So he'll be coming here, ready to rip up the script.
If his opponent falls in and makes a mistake doing it, and he's throwing the shot, he's right there in front of him.
Yes, and he has to be so sharp for those counters after.
Oh.
Good right hand to the body from Barboza. But he's got a good shot.
And so right there, man, when I had him against the corner, you know, I like my pops told me, just, you know, throw to the inside of the body, because he's lefty. You know, lefties are always hard to fight. So right there, I was just throwing, boom, came back over the top, and then he got away. That was a good combination.
Well, Catterall put himself in the corner, so even if you're trying to lead something on, there's no wiggle room if you get it wrong.
Bro, right there, outside the crowd, like, bro, hit me with my glove. They're going crazy.
Got a throw off of that Jack Catterall. Nice little step back. He made Barboza miss with the right hand. That's when you let your shot go. Good response from Barboza. I mean, the straight shots to the body.
I think too. I think what got Catterall off the whole fight was my footwork, you know, and we noticed, you know, going into the fight, like, you know, the game plan was, because Catterall he's very wide-footed, you know, so we knew that the footwork was gonna be a big key, because he, you know, if we give him an angle, he wasn't gonna be able to get off that because the footwork's so wide. But very smart fighter, man. Very smart fighter. Look at that crowd, bro.
This is his 32nd professional fight, and after 12 and a half years in the pro ranks.
Nice backhand land. Another hook backhand to the body for Jack Catterall.
Lively start to the fifth.
Good response here though from Barboza.
It's tricky ass dude.
Rather than lean out and lift his chin, I would rather see him either slide out and stay low or just roll out.
Boom. Bro, I knew that 2-1 was gonna land all day, especially against a lefty. You know, instead of throwing the 1-2 right hand jab, and they didn't even expect that.
Just looking at the scorecards of our panel there, Liam Smith, Ishmael Davis, and Dalton Smith, and all of them got Catterall leading at this stage by 3 rounds to 1.
It's a bit busier. It's not the highest tempo from either, but Barboza's just in charge ever so slightly.
Boom, there it is again, and then followed it with a body shot. I remember right before the fight, before the bell rang, like literally I give my dad the last hug before going to round 1. My dad just told me, slow feed, don't eat. And I was like, all right, say less. You know, so I knew, you know, I already knew. First I knew the game plan, but that was just, man.
Still a fight to be won here. Sharp start by Catterall at the beginning of the 6th, scheduled to go 12 for the interim version of the WBO title. The full version held at the moment by Teofimo Lopez, who hasn't made clear what he plans to do next.
There it is again, the 2-1. It was all day.
Jack, I think you're often used to just sort of throwing what's in front of you and what's coming. Then what happens, you've got a fight and it's maybe a bit more negative, a bit more patient and standoffish. And then he's trying to find the perfect shot every time he's coming through. And he's trying
Teal fighting ain't be nothing like this though, bro. I think we're gonna go to war. I'm coming, bro. Like, I've been training for way totally different than this.
Crowd responding again to Catterall's attempts to land that backhand, the left hand from the southpaw stance.
And he landed a nice right hand, Barboza, but I do feel Jack Catterall is far more effective. That's a lovely left hand there.
Being on work there, Catterall wanting to land that left hand there.
I think we're used to seeing Jack opening up this space constantly, always taking the step, always adjusting and not being there. And then it's him popping out normally with his clean shot.
And that was after the referee had ordered them to stop boxing.
Bro, I was all mad right there because the referee said break. But bro, I'm dummy, bro. Like I put my hands down. I shouldn't have did that.
And again, it's because he's not really trying to load up. I think. And again, with the
And then every time Catterall would like land something, like I always make sure I came back because the crowd was so crazy. So I had to quiet him down.
behind your tower.
So if you notice in Catterall, if he even lands like something, I'm gonna come right back. I couldn't let the crowd get too into it.
Barboza Jr. looking to get the last say in the arguments.
And when he does go with that long looping hook, either to the body or upstairs, he just throws it, he just lets go. And balance himself in a jab after, that's better from Catterall.
Up in the tempo.
But I did think Catterall did a good job at riding most of the shots, taking this thing out and resetting in the centre of the ring. A better backhand thrown by Barboza there. I just think Jack's finding it a lot easier to stay out of the way of some of these shots now, and they're not coming as often, the attack.
Good shot there though from Barboza. Nice little short right hand as Catterall came in. Catterall's like missing effect.
Bro. So that happened when he tripped my foot. Bro, I swear I thought they were gonna like. Shout out to the referee, man. Like he let me plead my case because I clearly tripped over his foot, and that was like a good round for me. And then I seen the people go down. And I heard they go big old 1, 2, and I was like, oh heck no, bro. And I told the referee, bro, he tripped me. Like, come on, like he ain't gonna drop me with a punch like that. It didn't even touch me. And the referee goes, nah, you're right. And he slipped. I was like, oh, bro.
You can't make any mistakes either. That's
Shout out to the referee, man. That doesn't happen in the UK like that.
I have to say, the sharpness of hand.
See the 12th round, my dad just told me to close up more. Just come forward, just go off of his shots.
Very busy when he's needed to be, not greedy, but I've been very impressed with the hand speed. I think that's what's frustrated Jack Catterall.
I think technically and tactically, Barboza's been fantastic tonight.
So right there, I'm just closed up, blocking everything, and just coming straight, so throwing more solid. That's so crazy, bro. He'll land a punch on the glove, bro. The crowd's going crazy.
To the world title ambitions of Jack Catterall. As Jamie Moore was saying,
2-1 again,
conference,
all day.
mandatory challenger for the WBO title. As long ago as 2018, it's been a long, hard road. Can he close it out here now? Barboza trying to do exactly the same. Swinging for that huge ambition.
Oh, bro, I knew I had this fight.
Convinced that he's done enough.
Marcus McDonald.
I was nervous, bro. I was nervous right there. I was like, bro, there's no way they can rob me.
Catterall. Patrick Morley. 115, 113, Barboza. And Leszek Jankowiak scores this bout 115, 113 for your winner by split decision and the new
Bro, everyone thought that he won because they said the new.
junior welterweight champion of the world, Arnold.
Man, bro, that was crazy. That feeling right there, bro. Like other than the getting baptized, and my kids being born, bro. That was like the best day. Like,
They were convinced that they'd done enough. Maybe they weren't so convinced that they would get
Man.
the verdict, but they had.
man. So the game plan, like honestly, was to beat Catterall at his own game. You know, because like I said, we knew Catterall was a very wide-footed fighter. You know, so he stayed here. So we knew if we can pop angle, he'd have to reset. You know, so he'd have to kind of reset because he can't. He's so wide that you know you can't jump with you know you can't jump with me. You know, so boom boom here, give angle here, boom boom here, give angle here, boom boom here, come this way, walk to the left, stay away from you know obviously his money punch, you know, which was that overhand left. So the game plan was pretty much to beat him at his game. You know, if you notice, I think he was surprised. I think he thought I was gonna come with a different game plan. You know, so man, it was just like I said, my pops has been putting together good game plans. You know, and this one's gonna be even better.
Is the game plan decided as soon as you start camp, or is it something that sort of changes as you go through?
Man, you know what? I tell people that my dad is a boxing fanatic, man. Like he watches, like he already knows like everybody in my division in the top 10 or top 15 in every sanctioning body. You know, he watches everybody. You know, so he already knows the game plan for everybody. You know, so So he tells his game plan, right? Like he'll say the game plan like before camp. And when we get to camp, that's when we're working on it. You know, working all day, you know, sparring, you know, working on it. So when it comes to the fight, you know, because training camps are the hardest part. You know, fights are, you know, it's a good thing. It's here. You know, so my dad does a really good job, man, putting together good game plans. You start right when camp starts.